Push that drama to the side, stop focusing on how people moving. It's my time and I'm chosen. There ain't nothing you can ruin. I'm just trying to do my thing, so I can live my dreams and prove it. What is up? It's your girl Maya Javelle, and you are back with another episode of Minutes with Maya. Look at the little crane thingy. I don't know if that's a crane or whatever they're called, I forget. But those tall, skinny birds. I think it's tall, skinny, and thin. But anyways, I'm just having a little nostalgia, like reminiscing. Yesterday I was too. I did start a post, but I was like, nah, I didn't feel like really uploading. But today I'm like in like the old stomping grounds, like where, well, a couple streets over from where I used to live years ago, about 20 years ago. I used to be in this freaking creek all the time, and I'm just like thinking about like the fact that I was always in the creek all the time. We're gonna sit down and chit chat. Like, it's so crazy. People, like, a lot of kids, like, this wasn't even anything reckless. This is just kids being kids, but it's like, we did not know. I'm telling you, at a young age, you don't know what grounding is. And it's like the fact that we would always take our shoes off, come up in here, and go fishing for crayfish and shit. Like, this is it's just insane. It's like, that's why you're just so like full of energy and full of life as a kid, because you just take your shoes off, you go in the mud, you touch in the ground, you really are grounding. That's why like that childlike instinct is like, and childlike vibe is just like important to have, because you lose focus being all serious. You think like, oh, I can't, I'm grown as fuck, I can't be out here and I can't be playing in no creeks and stuff. Well, why can't you? Okay, I'm not saying they're like the cleanest, but I'm just saying like bodies of water in general, lakes, rivers, creeks, whatever, like oceans, like just messing around and being outside. You're never too old. There is no age limit on being outside, right, mamas? Where you at? No. I haven't even brought her over here before. We walk around this neighborhood, but I haven't brought her here, like, to the spot. But it's like the drain. You got like the it drain. We all float. It's like, stop. But I don't know. I wanted to come to a little body of water, so I had to think of what part of this area has the most kind of streamish type. And it goes all the way over there. It actually goes to the playground over there, and where I like showed in the last video. But this is this side of the streets. That's my way I usually would walk to work. Every morning. It's just a vibe. I really just want to be outside, and I really want to be near water. So I am, and I'm enjoying it. Like, there's gotta be a time where you gotta really just stop focusing on a billion and one things to kind of just get yourself to a calm state of mind, where you can really just like enjoy stuff like this. Like, I know to some people it's just like, it's just a creek or something, and it's just like, yeah, but it's like being present. Because for real, you sit outside, you just look at shit, you just really think about things, you just think about how like, damn, like we're really just floating. I'm telling you, ever since my friend Kenzie told me that, it's like, it's always stuck with me. Like, we're literally floating. How is anything impossible when we're literally floating in the middle of a mother effing rock? I mean, not a rock, but we floating in the middle of nowhere. Like, things are so much bigger than we are. It's like, I like looking at things down the ground, but I like looking at things in the sky. Like, I'm telling you, skydiving, that's like a beautiful way to look at everything. For real. My butt's getting cold. I don't know if that's wet cold or what. But we have some moss. Yeah. No, I got moss ass. Great. But yeah. It just makes me like it just brings back memories, especially as being in this neighborhood. I've been in this neighborhood too dang long, and I'm just ready to get out. But we getting out. We gonna get out. It's crazy because my grandma's old house is freaking open. Like, I would love to just pop up in there, but that's also like, because that house is where I saw my first like ghost. So like, and the crazy thing is, this water don't look the dirtiest. I mean, I know it is, but it's not, of course. All right, well, yeah. Sometimes it's good to just reminisce, think about how things were when you didn't have to worry about bills, and the word struggle really wasn't a struggle unless you were learning how to ride a bike and or getting tackled in a game of football. Yeah. My friend Kenzie used to live there. My old friend Reba used to live next door. Yo, I wonder what happened to Reba. Mom's old house. Old friend Tiffany's old house. It's crazy how much shit changes. Yeah, the point of today's little vlog was just pretty much just like take some time to kind of just like, one, if you're aiming for any type of success, remember where you came from. Remember where you start out. You know, don't forget where you come from. Don't forget how life was before you got to where you got to be. Or on top of that, just remember like how crazy things change, like how things used to be back then 20 years ago, however many years ago, and just like the fact that like, dang, like so much has changed. Like sometimes it's good to kind of just really think about progression, think about old lessons, think about how far you've came, and also just kind of honestly just kind of just getting out. Like that's all you got to do, you know. Find that inner child, let that inner child come out, don't be afraid of it. Just like today, I was making TikToks today and I just not give a fuck. I just did not care. I just felt like being in my own little vibe and just had so much energy. So just like, don't waste your energy, don't waste your good energy, put your energy into something, whether it's just into making a picture, drawing. Buy some crowns, to be honest. Okay, there's always some type of way you can kind of get out and step away. One, either step away from your phone, step away from the TV, just do different things. Read a book. Like there's a book that I actually am gonna be reading. It's Third Eye Awakening book. I've like dibble dabbled in it, but I haven't really read the whole thing, which I should have. Yeah, just don't forget where you come from. I mean, not everyone's gonna have the best childhood. I'm not gonna sit here and say my childhood was perfect, but I'm just gonna say like I made the best of what I could as a kid, you know. Like, but if you have like a childhood where you're like, I don't want to remember anything, I don't want to reminisce that, that's fine. It's okay. You don't gotta stay in the past, but remember that you might have had a shitty childhood or a childhood that you weren't happy with, but look at you now. If you're making yourself happy, you're being your own energy, you're doing what's right for you. And if you feel like you're still not at where you want to be, just try, like, just keep on applying yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Remember, if you're even able to watch this video, you're achieving a lot more than a lot of people don't have. So don't take life for granted. Don't take the little things for granted. That's another thing. Don't take the little things for granted. We need to stop doing that. Yeah. That's all I want to say for this little vlog. Just a little reminiscing and just being outside. Just wanted to be outside, talk a little bit, chat a little bit, and hopefully, yeah, someone can relate. Like maybe like you're too busy with work, you're too busy with freaking, you know, dealing with your kids or something, or you're just too, like, you just don't give yourself enough time to just live. That has been my vibe all day, pretty much, is just live a little, live, laugh, love. Don't be afraid to just do whatever you want. If people think you're weird for doing whatever you want to do, then be the biggest and best weirdo you could ever fucking be. That is the vibe. That's what I like to be. I don't want to be normal. I want to be weird. Like, weird is the new cool. Have you guys not realized that yet? Why do you think they say nerds are awesome? Duh. But no, seriously, get outside. I'm always going to stress this enough every video I make if I'm outside. I'm just going to say, get outside. Don't forget where you come from. And I'm not saying even if you don't have like the most lavish life, I'm just saying, even like, I know that just because things aren't how you want them to be at this second does not mean that it's impossible to achieve or that it's not coming. So just don't give up hope either. That's another message I want to say. Don't give up on your hope. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your passions. But also take some time to step back from working so hard, relax, refresh, and like just have fun. Have fun with yourself. Have fun with others. And yeah, and have a good day. And your girl Maya Javelle will see you in the next vlog. But thank you for spending a couple minutes with me. Peace out. Yeah, now I'm really in my zone now. Took some time to be alone cause it's time to act grown now. Got different people in my hometown probably looking at me crazy cause I chose my own route now. I know they just